bad idea.
Might
Not
take
a bad idea.
months. The only thing we
Yeah,
can't.
what happened to your camera? Your ugly broke the lens? You know I was gonna say something.
Man, I don't know what happened to it. When I tell you I'm pissed though, because I mean the camera has never fallen. It's never been off the tripod. So for it to just like go out like that is crazy. And I read a couple reviews and somebody was like, something happened with their shutter and they had to take it to a camera shop and replace it. And it was like $500.
So was the ugly messed it up that much? Oh my gosh. Lord help him, Jesus. Breaking shutters.
Horrible. You're a horrible person, Meg.
Yee. What's up, Jazz? My twin. Me and Jasmine twins. Twins till the end.
Yes, I appreciate that. How are you, Meg?
I'm good, girl. Over here just trying to be done with this last week of school with the children. Praise the Lord, saints. Well, yes and no, because I'm having to like my son, he's partially homeschooled. So like I only take him to this school like 3 days a week. But this week, it's last week, so he gotta go every day, but it's far. So I gotta drive every day, an hour there, hour back. And that's just one in the morning.
An hour there and an hour back.
Yes, my husband does afternoons, but still, hour there, hour back. It's a lot. A lot.
Yeah, that is.
That's
But it's a really good school, and he loves it, and it like works with our homeschool life. Because I didn't want him to be fully homeschooled because I am not that kind of mom. But I want him to still have like school, and this school accommodates that, so it's cool.
Okay.
And he got little hood friends there, so that way he can say
know how to
hood
keep it
things.
real. You know how to keep it real.
Yeah, because we live in the suburbs, baby. He don't know about none of that. He came home. He was like, my friend said funna. I was like, what? Like this. I'm finna go there. Yes, that's how you use that.
Hey, at least he getting it.
That's what I said. So you know what? I'll drive my little 1 hour there and back.
All right.
What's up, Herman?
How you doing, Jazz? To hear? How's everybody doing? What's going on?
Why you still ain't got no artwork back there?
Man, listen, it is coming. It is right
Baby
there.
on your top, Herb.
You know what it is? I'm just not childish, and I wanted to put like some adult things in my background. I like
what? Like what? Something you could get at TJ Maxx?
No, like the honestly, the cabinet set I want is like $1,200 for a small. It's called like USM. So it's like I like furniture. I don't know if you ever heard of Herman Miller chairs and stuff like that. Like I'm into all that stuff. It's just so expensive. So it's like I don't be settling for like bullshit. I don't want no neon bar sign in my crib. You know what I mean? Like
well, go make with them carpenter hands you got. You better go make you some furniture.
You just took a jab at damn near half the podcasters and every restaurant in Atlanta. You don't want no neon sign.
I be like, everybody got neon sign, and I'm like,
the neon sign or that grass wall. And I walk in the restaurant, I see that grass wall, I'm turning around. I know
that's on the other side of Tahir's camera. Y'all see that neon sign flashing on him?
You're crazy.
Can a grass wall?
You're crazy.
Like a coffee shop. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah. Have you looked up any dupes?
I have looked up dupes. The dupes are just as expensive.
Okay.
You still live downtown LA?
No, I live in Koreatown.
Oh, well, you could definitely drive around and find some furniture on the corners
but
of the street.
I don't know. You know what? I just could never. I'm the type of person I could never do that because I'm so scared of like
bed bugs.
Yeah, like
something. It's a real problem.
I definitely found no, I think somebody let me have, I don't know if I found it or somebody let me have this black, like, end table. It actually wasn't an end table. It was like a black coffee table, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would be watching TV and I would hear like a scratching, like, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm talking about for months. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then I started noticing, because I pulled the drawer out, there's nothing in there but magazines. And I'm like, the fuck is that noise? I'm tripping and thinking it's coming from somewhere else. One day I just pulled the drawer all the way out and I see wood shavings. I'm like, what the are these termites?
Yeah.
Bro, they was in that bitch feasting. Feasting.
You can hear them?
I can hear.
You can hear termites?
I heard like they was gnawing at that wood.
That's crazy. Because they'll eat the full interior, but the frame will be there. So one day you'll just sit down and that bitch will collapse because there's nothing in it.
Put a coffee cup on that and it just falls in. Like
I thought you were about to say. I thought you'd be like, my cousin the gerbil was in there eating away at the wood.
Termites is a wild thing to have too, because they're to your house. You can't even explain to nobody that you got termites. They don't even know how to respond to that. You got termites? Like, what type of dirty is that, nigga?
That's the crazy thing. It's not even dirty.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna be so.
It could come from the furniture store, the manufacturer like that. If they use the wrong piece of wood or anything.
Exactly.
It could, but it made me figure it's like, oh shit, this shit's real wood. Because if it was the plywood, they wouldn't be in there. So it was a real wood coffee table, really nice. But man, when I saw that shit, it was gotta go. Bro.
It pros and cons to finding furniture outside. It's free, but
you don't do that in LA, man. I feel like I bought this futon back in the day from a furniture store. Okay, it had when they delivered it, it had the wrapping on it and everything. Right, I had to bust it out the plastic. And then next thing you know, I moved from that apartment to a new apartment, maybe 6 months later. And I don't know if my old apartment had bed bugs or the new one did, because it was in my futon. It was everywhere. It was my futon, ended up being in my bed, the mattress. Yo, I have never been so disgusted in my life. I literally stood up the entire night. I refused to sit down. I was like, I don't know.
Wouldn't have stayed in the house. I would have been gone.
Here's my question.
Where would I go? It was 4 a.m. I was like, I'm just gonna stand up. I was like,
have you ever stayed in a hotel that had bed bug vibes?
Yeah.
I remember 2 years ago, because this is when I bought Beyonce tickets at Renaissance. I was in a very weird broke space, right? So I'm sitting on top of the bed at a Best Western. And I just got this vibe that there's something in here. Either it's haunted or there's some type of bed bug. And so I slept in my coat on top of the covers. And I was just sitting there with my phone clarting the Beyonce tickets. And I was like, I have got to get my finances together.
So you ain't no diva. The time getting bitter.
Such a funny scenario to catch yourself in, in the Best Western, looking at Beyonce tickets that are hundreds of dollars. You like, yeah, this is the decision I want to make.
I put those.
Here's a caveat though: if you got an air mattress, you can't get bed bugs.
There's no air bugs.
There's no air bugs.
No air bugs.
They be on that motherfucker like, hey man, we got to get out of here. Ain't nothing fun for flash on.
All right, well, ladies, you heard it here first. So you go over Herm's house, you know what you gonna be dealing with. Herm got the the headboard on the air mattress and everything.
I don't know, because you sure say you ain't had no furniture, Herm. Your mattress, your air mattress still on the floor?
I got furniture. I just don't have pieces. I just ordered a couch and I just ordered a king size frame. Again, I just really I don't like buying bullshit. So I just been waiting to get my money up to buy some nice shit.
I feel you.
Yeah.
In other words, your air mattress still on the floor. We got it.
No. This a nectar bed, baby.
You don't have to. No.
What I love is the idea of you putting the air mattress on the king bed frame.
I did have the air mattress at a time. I did.
I want to see a king air mattress on a real bed frame from Herman Miller.
They got some dope air mattresses out there. They got one that has the frame built into it. So when you start putting the air in, it has a frame that expands out. And so you have a space between the floor and the bed. It's raised. And they got the 2 tiers. So it's got one air pocket, then another air pocket. So it's you're sleeping on a double tier mattress.
These be at the parties you be going to here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
At them little freaky parties.
I don't know.
They got a place for you to lay and a place for you to put your tacos above you.
They got the frame air mattress.
You can rinse off an air mattress very easily. Like fluids will you just hose it down afterwards. It would make sense depending on your lifestyle.
New slip and slide, eh?
I'm a person now where if a shot is taken at me, I have to shoot back.
That was unnecessary, Herm. I didn't even take a shot. We were just talking about.
You said, ladies, if you're going over Herman house, guess what? You're gonna be deflated, bitch. That's what you said. I heard it.
I didn't know you was going back that far. I didn't know.
Oh, I listen. I'm an elephant, baby. I listen.
There's nothing worse than when an air mattress is leaking a little bit, so it takes several hours to let you down, and you keep thinking you're imagining it, but then like your eye line gets lower and lower on the bed. That's really.
And then you wake up and you on the floor.
This is the one Herm got right here. This is that shit right here. You know what I'm saying? It's got the headboard.
That's not fair.
See the headboard right here?
Oh, that is nice.
That is nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be knocking them back on that little headboard.
Hey man, I'm finna knock the wind out that motherfucker. This
is the one I was talking about right here that has the stand, the legs built into it, and all of this.
$369.
$370.
Yeah, but it folds all the way up. Like this is how it folds all the way up, and it comes in this travel bag. So when it's all
if you live in an RV, but like you have a real house, $370. You better just go ahead and get you a real bed.
A travel bag air mattress is crazy.
I mean, also, nice. You definitely use that for camping. That's
I was about to say you take it to the desert. That's
yeah.
$370.
How much was it?
$370.
If $370, I got to get the warranty on that because I can't deal with no air bubbles and trying to put the sticky double-sided tape on it, try to hold it together. We need that.
Here's the thing about air mattresses. It don't matter. It don't matter what you do. It's always going to find a leak.
You be so deep in that shit, you can only see the top of the TV from the.
It's a shame. Oh, man.
All right, well, man, listen, this is about as good a spot as any for us to get started. We're going to jump into this first topic. Before we do, I want to give a shout out to our special guest today. We got Jasmine Ellis in the building, as well as Herman Wrice. We're going to jump into this first topic right after this. First topic of the day, we have, would you rather bomb hard in a stadium versus get heckled for your entire set?
Get what?
Heckled.
I'd rather get heckled.
It's like, so your entire set would be like a 15-minute set, and this is like in a smaller space. This would be like the belly room.
That's fine. Bomb at an arena?
You can't hide them. There's too many phones.
Man, I've seen some greats catch some L's, and when I tell you that boo started like the wave, like when they be doing the wave in the audience, that shit was like boo, 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 and I was like,
yeah, okay. I have so many follow-up questions.
Okay.
Question: does this heckling set pay the same as the arena set?
You say does the heckling what?
The set where I get heckled, does it pay the same as the arena?
Nah, it's a smaller set.
Okay.
It's a smaller set, so a smaller venue, so a smaller price tag.
Okay, so I get heckled and I make less money versus I get booed and I make more money. So that does affect things.
Okay. I like the way you're thinking.
But also, though, Jasmine, wait a minute, because that boo could affect future money coming in.
There you go.
They may not want to book you because you remember she got booed at the
arena, Jazz.
That's
you
true.
Just bombed that. It's over 1,500 people here.
Yeah. All I know is I've seen some people finesse a bomb. Okay, a couple years ago, Morgan J bombed at like some New Year's Eve show. The man has like millions of followers now. He's doing great. That was a big arena for him. Tiffany Haddish, like the height of her thing, bombed on a New Year's Day. Like, if you got an object, if I'm at the position in my life where I'm an arena star, keep in mind I am not an arena star now. If I have the opportunity to level up and then fuck up once, I can boo-hoo about, I don't know, I was addicted to huff and paint, and it threw off my balance. Now everyone's curious about me. Now I'm telling my story on E! News, and everyone's sympathetic. I go to rehab. I come back stronger than ever. People love a comeback story. I think I'm going with the arena.
You got a fake rehab?
Fellas, I just want to take a moment to let you know.
A real story, Jack?
This is how women make stuff up in their mind, fellas. Your lady would come to you and be like, well, why did you do this? Because I feel like and create a whole world based off of one thing you said. Y'all just got to witness in real life.
Well, the long and short of it is I have been heckled my whole set for no money. You know what I mean? So I'd like a new experience. I've already I've already been through B, so let's try A, just to say I live more life.
The issue is with the heckle, I can talk my way through the heckle. That's fine for 15 minutes. Guess what? This is all for 15 minutes. Bombing for 30 minutes.
Oh, like, okay.
You the headliner, or you at an arena. You got to at least do 30 minutes.
Now, would it matter if they were both 15-minute sets? Would that affect?
I think it still would matter. I think for me, the arena is just like, you like a gladiator. You either live or die here. You know, it ain't no.
And then question, is this a boo that is like throughout your whole set, or like one joke?
Let's say maybe like 5 minutes in.
Okay, and so then it's continuous booing for 10 minutes?
Yeah, unless you get off stage early. But you know, if you get off stage early, you don't fulfill the time, you don't get paid.
Okay. See, when you said bomb, here's what I was imagining. I'm giving my A stuff. I'm performing. I'm giving my all. And then they're just giving me crickets. Yeah. Nothing. Then I'm like, that's my time, y'all. Stay blessed. Remember, you're loved. God is here. God is with you. You are, when you get up here and you live your purpose. And I did that. I got on stage and I did what I came to do. I hope you do what you came to do. Remember, y'all, Jasmine Ellis comedy at gmail.com, whatever.
Yes. They gonna say, we atheists. We don't give a fuck. Make us laugh.
Okay. Yeah, I bombed that hard. I'm getting off the stage. I'm like, all right, y'all, I've been Herman Wrice. Y'all be good now. Peace.
Is it a white bomb or a black bomb? Because a white bomb is silent and embarrassing and sad. A black bomb is active. No, okay, but here's the thing. A black bomb involves heckling. So then it's the same thing.
Well, the heckling is the boo.
Okay. So I get booed in the bomb at the arena.
Getting booed and getting talked, like getting heckled is just, somebody like, man, what is this? I'm cool with that.
You might be able to finesse the heckle. You might be able to get some laughs out the heckle, like once you start like fucking with the person, right? But that boo, ain't no coming back from it. I've only seen one person successfully come back from a boo that was about to start. Everybody else.
You mean like during the set or like after?
Like during the set. Like the boo started and they addressed it, and then they switched gears and they won them back like by the end of the set.
And to hear it seems like that was their plan all along, right?
I mean, it could. I mean, nigga just had God on his side that day.
Yeah, this is true. But God, sometimes God don't show up in the belly room. You know what I mean?
Especially on that 1 o'clock, that 1 a.m. set. There's only like 13 people in there.
Like, where are you at?
Listen, in the bomb scenario, you get through your set and you get to tell the jokes you worked on and you believe in. In the heckler scenario, you were dealing with being constantly interrupted. I know this is wild. I came to do what I came to do, and I'm never going to be everybody's favorite person. I will take the bomb in the arena.
I don't know. Jasmine is making some really good points.
Yes, you 1,300 people not favorite comic after that bomb in the arena.
You know what? It's way more than that, because we said stadium. Like stadium, that starts like what, 10,000?
So I'm at Madison Square Garden eating shit.
You could be.
Booed.
You between 5 and 10.
But for the rest of my life, I can say I played at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, but
no.
I love the positivity here.
Madison Square Garden.
They gonna see you on the street, be like, there go my boo.
I'm sorry, my Lexapro is working. Like I'm just still seeing the bright side here.
Let me get some of that, cause girl,
you still looking at the bright side until you open up Instagram. You see how many people tagged you in that bomb. Now you got 40 DMs from people that have tagged you on this bomb and tagged you in this.
The internet don't know bad engagement from good engagement. All it knows is engagement.
You gonna be mad they call you the Madison Square
I
Garden?
love it, Jasmine.
She gotta spend for everything.
Yeah, she don't care.
That's great. That's a
true.
great outlook
I
on
am
it.
the Olivia Pope of comedy. I can defend any stance. Just give me a chance.
I love this. I feel like you've sold me.
She made a good
you
point.
know?
She makes good points.
Points were made.
Yeah. I would still have to go with my 15 minutes of heckling. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I feel like the heckling, I may be able to get them back by going with the person. Like I've had some interesting heckling interactions, and I always still came out on top. And I didn't have to go crazy and cussing the motherfucker out and I'll beat your ass. It wasn't even that. It was just like using their interruption against them.
Right. I'm too sensitive for them boos. Them boos is gonna hurt at night. I'm gonna think about them. I'll be like, oh, a nigga said boo in Spanish. He was like, oh.
El boo, el boo.
Boo. Listen, you go because if you get enough people booing, somebody gonna scream "kill yourself." Like that's gonna happen too. So now you got to deal with that later that night.
Yeah. Depression.
Yeah. You ain't shit. I want my money back. Kill yourself.
This Mexican guy I work with taught me this like heckle they do, and I can't say it in Spanish, but it's like it translates to, "Oh look, he's gonna cry. Oh look, he's gonna cry. Oh look, he's gonna cry." And they say, like, if anybody is Hispanic, please tell me, but it's like a thing. Oh look, he's gonna cry. Look, and they keep waiting for it.
You just hear them yelling out, "Immigration!" You go on stage, they just wilding.
Hold on, let me look. Oh look, he's gonna cry.
What if "oh look, he is gonna cry" is immigration? What if that's what they do?
Or so, it's like he's gonna cry, or look, they're gonna cry, or like it's something like mira something but it's like
is it this?
Oh, mira, va a llorar.
Mira va a llorar. Like it's
Mira va a llorar.
something. I'm close.
Dang.
That's terrible. Oh gosh, don't say that.
That's a cold game, bro. Because I might, after they say it,
black people was mean.
I might cry on stage after they said it like that.
And then you look it up.
Touch and agree, and now I got 3,000 people saying that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cry on stage.
Imagine if you think it's a good thing, and then you do Google Translate, and you be like, "Damn, yeah, I'm good." Jazz, I'm sold back to 15 people in the belly room heckling me. I'm good with that.
I don't know. I'm with Twin on this one, cause I don't know. Cause think about it. Whenever you've been somewhere and somebody like yells something out I'm thinking of like State Farm Arena. I was there for the Cat Williams show. If somebody like way up in the rafters says something, granted, most of the people around them will hear it, but that's it. Somebody all the way at the bottom not gonna hear. Somebody all the way to the left not gonna hear. But the people around them, the 250 people around them is gonna hear it. So I feel like if they were like, "Shut up, sit down," that group of people around them will hear it. But some people in the front didn't hear it.
Meg, my mic picking up all the heckles. My mic is picking up every last boo.
Okay, so you get heckled. You get heckled in the belly room, and then you go back to the green room and you talk to your peers who now feel better than you, and you go home in your same old car and you stop at Taco Bell. That's your night. You bomb in an arena. You go back to a dressing room with your name on it, with food that you sent through a special order that you get to eat. I'm backstage eating like, I don't know. I'm getting some short rib mailed in from Dallas. You know what I mean? Like my name is on the marquee.
Jazz, it's your last time getting that shit on that rider. This your last time. After that boo, they were like, we cutting all this shit out.
That's the scarcity mindset that holds comedians back. Everybody always thinks something's their last time. There are literally actual rapists keep doing comedy. You can bomb and you'll be fine. As long as you know how to spin it and keep doing something. People just know your next win.
Listen, Jazz, this church that I bombed at, they ain't had me back since.
Oh, nigga, don't bomb in front of no Christian.
Women, just accept the Lord in your heart and they'll take you back. Okay?
Man,
Told them I
listen.
was saved, Meg. They said, no, you not, niggas. No, you not.
Listen, you bomb in front of some church folk, they gonna talk to you afterwards and ask you if you want to get saved. They gonna ask you if you know Lord Christ Jesus.
Listen here, I told them this. I don't think he was here. They didn't even let me get my charger. I bombed so bad. They was like, this belongs to the church now.
They stole from you.
The church stole.
Man.
They said,
The
nigga,
church
this is
stole
tithes.
from you.
This is tithes. They said this is the Lord charger.
That's crazy. One time I bombed so bad, I was in my defense, I was performing at what I was told was an anniversary party. Turned out it was a full wedding. Okay. It was a Nigerian wedding. So they stopped the dancing and partying and Nigerianness. And they introduced me like this. And now we have a presentation from Miss Jasmine. What? Presentation
From Miss Jasmine.
Yes.
What?
So I get up there and I try to do stand-up. And I am wearing remember those big t-shirt dresses in this 2016 we used to wear? I just have on a loose t-shirt dress and some knee-high little slouchy boots, very relaxed. And this is a full Nigerian wedding. So
first of all, why would you dress like this at a wedding?
I was told it was an anniversary party. I thought it was going to be a backyard bash. First of all, I didn't even know it was Nigerians. I would have never come that casual to Nigerians.
You dressed like Destiny's Child Survivor video. I'm like, she said I had a t-shirt and boots on.
Well, a t-shirt dress. Anyway, I try to get through my presentation, and I'm supposed to do 20 minutes. I do 10 and they start playing music, okay? They just start playing music before I'm even done. Then they pay me. They pay me what they're supposed to pay me, but I do have to wait an hour to get it. The next day, the bride called me and asked me if I felt like I did a good job. And I said, no, not really. It didn't go well. I don't think I was a good fit. If I were you, I wouldn't have hired me. I would have watched my material and seen that I was not a good fit. And she said, well, do you think you should keep all the money? And I said, I do. Because I did everything I was supposed to do.
She's wild. She was
did a
bold
peer
for that.
review and then asked for a partial refund.
And I said no.
You're correct. Oh my gosh, no,
Right.
baby.
I respect the gangster.
I did my presentation well. Okay.
Would y'all ever give money back if you did what you were supposed to do and they cut your time?
No.
They cut your time.
I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
There
I
you
showed
go.
up. I was here.
Wait,
I was
did the
here.
bride hire you or somebody else hired you?
It was through an agency. And I think they just were a comedian. So they didn't, I don't think they knew what they were going to get. And I was not it.
Yeah, you had a temp agency for comedians. Where the fuck is that at?
So this was, okay, sorry, I do not mean to derail this whole conversation, but that was a real scam going on from 2013 to 2015 in Dallas, where there was this guy, he would be like, hey, I can get you to hear more for $3,000, right? And then he just asked some random nigga to come perform and give them $300. So this random comic, yes, and this comic who has only been doing comedy for a couple months is so excited to get this gig and make $300, and then he takes the difference and he tells the people who hire him oh, so and so wasn't available, and it was a whole thing where this guy, he ended up getting sued by the bigger names. So I don't know if it was a mix up like that or whatever, but it was under that same agency that doesn't exist anymore.
So, somebody almost got me like that on TikTok.
Really?
They told me Deion Cole was going to be there too. They said they was flying Deion Cole. I was like, I get to perform with Deion Cole, but then it's yeah, we just need your social security and everything so we can book the tickets.
Social security
For a flight?
All right, let's put it to a vote. That's insane.
Oh,
I'm going with the bomb in the small room. I mean, the heckler in the small room.
Heckle in the small room for me too. Jazz, that was funny.
That was hilarious. What'd you
All
go
right.
with, Jack?
Me?
Yeah.
You know
Hey.
what? You're not gonna believe this, but remembering bombing for those Nigerians, I think it dissuaded me. I think I'm gonna go heckle in the small room.
You bombing hard, and all you hear is the sound of Nigerians sucking teeth. That's all you. Who is this?
What is this?
Hey, Jazz walked over to get that Jollof. They was like, no. No
for the help. No for the help. Meg, what you going with?
I know I'm going to the small room. Okay, I'm never going to go against the comedians. Y'all live this. Nope. I'm going to the small room. Heckle. We can fight afterwards. Okay. I can't fight a whole arena.
Can't fight an arena.
Unanimous on the heckler in a smaller venue. We're gonna jump into this next topic right after this. Second topic of the day. Ooh, this is a good one, in my opinion. Arby's versus Dairy Queen.
Oh, that's tough.
No, what's tough?
Well, here's the thing. This is
those Arby curly Q fries.
Arby's is top. I picked this one specifically just so I can brag on Arby's. Arby's is top tier. People be low key hate, well, actually high key hating. Y'all low key love Arby's. Y'all know y'all do.
Good sandwiches.
Sit here. Can we just put this small caveat here? You like 7-Eleven food.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Hear me out. Here's the thing. I will eat 7-Eleven food in a pinch. It's not what I prefer, but I'm just a fan of hot dogs. I like gas station hot. Everybody got a little something, Herm. Okay. You might like, I don't know, what are the little puffs?
I like pancakes.
You like a Vienna sausage kind of guy, Herm.
Huh?
You look like a Vienna sausage kind of guy.
I don't eat pork.
Oh, don't they come in beef? They don't come in beef?
I thought they did come in beef too, all beef Vienna sausage.
See, you see how much he know? I don't know that.
I just said I think they do. I know that Vienna sausage, you take that lid off and it's got that little gelatinous shit on top. You got to pour the juice off. I'm good.
I don't know the furniture to support Vienna sausage in here. I don't know.
That is Vienna sausage behavior. You ain't got no furniture. That matches.
You just sitting on the floor with some crackers and some mustard and a can of Vienna sausage.
That's a lifestyle that match, okay?
Hey, listen, he ain't even got name brand soda. He drinking Fuego while he eating the Vienna sausage.
Hold on, Fuego is a name brand and it is delish.
Right, you just said you love Arby's,
which is also no
Fuego
furniture behavior.
It's a B market soda, okay?
Fuego?
Which matches no furniture. You're correct. So that's right.
Fuego is a B market soda. It's
never Fuego. It's Fago.
Whatever. I don't know it because I don't drink it.
We not supposed to pronounce the U.
There's no U.
What is it? F-A-Y-G-O? Fago?
Fago, like the red pop. They got all the little
red
pop.
I can't tell you. They only sell it in neighborhoods.
Family reunions. All we have.
They only sell it in neighborhoods that don't have HOAs. I have no idea.
Very true.
The neighborhoods got HOEs. That's where you get your.
No HOAs, but tons of HOEs. Anyway, you can find Vegas, you can probably get a gun for cheap. You can get a gun.
You can get a gun with the soda. You can get both of them.
You get the gun for free if you buy 2 sodas. Actually,
a bag of chip come with the bullets. You got to get 2 bags though. You got to get 2 bags.
Wow,
that's my Fuego.
I can't do it, man. Yeah, but Arby's. Let's get back to the subject at hand. I'm not letting this one get off the rails.
Absolutely not. I could be, if you told me there's not another fast food restaurant for another 20 miles, I go, I'm not that hungry. I have.
What about another 150 miles? 150 miles.
What is it? Arby's and what?
Dairy Queen.
I go to Dairy Queen.
DQ. That's
what Dairy Queen has some bomb ice cream stuff. And here's the other part. To here, they've got chicken tenders with like this
they
gravy.
got good chicken tenders. Dairy Queen got good chicken tenders. And Dairy Queen is I feel like is on a higher scale than fucking Arby's. Arby's is the McDonald's of Western food.
What even is
McDonald's of Western food?
Well, I mean like Arby's is like Texas style roadhouse type of sandwiches, stuff like that.
Here's how you know Arby's is bad. There's nothing else in that category. If you said, I want a roast beef sandwich, you can't go anywhere but Arby's for that.
Yeah, they
That's
got it on lock. I mean, I think that's smart.
Look,
That's
that
how
roast
no
beef
one
and
else-
cheddar's actually good. Where else you get
fire.
that?
It's
Nobody
fire.
else wants to make that mistake. If it was good, it would be
Wow.
replicated.
Let me
Everybody
tell you
That's what
something.
they've been
Listen.
selling that same sandwich for like 40 years.
Listen,
And-
they had a biscuit, and this is what Dairy Queen really lost me. All right, because the burgers is always on bullshit. Chicken tenders always be dry. When they start serving biscuits with gravy, I was like, you got to be bullshit.
Have you tasted it though?
Absolutely
that does
not.
look nasty. That looks
that
nasty.
does look
It
unappealing.
looks
I will agree.
disgusting.
What if it was
That's not
good?
appealing.
It looks.
No.
I don't know. What is that shit on top? What is that?
Shit on a
It's supposed
shingle.
to be sausage.
That looks like
Here's my
shit.
thing. Here's my thing, man. It's only one restaurant. I mean, one fast food place that I will accept that serves everything. And that's Jack in the Box because they do it decent.
Ew, that's
Okay.
That's even worse.
That's what crackheads eat at.
Hey,
Well.
hey, what I do in my spare time is my business, man.
Well,
Although,
talking
you know
about,
what
Drug?
you'll never believe is really good from Jack in the Box? They're egg rolls.
Oh,
Okay, so if you're gonna
I
say
know.
that egg
Who
rolls are
gets
good,
Chinese
but then
at Jack
turn
in the
your
Box?
nose up at Arby's, that lets me know exactly everything I need to know about you, Jasmine. Okay,
Yeah, I contain multitudes. But that doesn't mean I'm wrong.
selective outrage. Okay, roast beef.
Arby's.
Roast beef is not for everybody. You know that's why only a couple restaurants serve it. You got Arby's, you got Lion's Choice. It's not. It's a
What is
more
Lion's
mature.
Choice?
What is Lion's Choice?
Is
Y'all
that
ain't never heard
another
of
gas
Lion's
station?
Choice?
Is that
what in the
regional?
Piggly Wiggly are you talking about? Where is this at?
What region is Lion's Choice? Is that like
First of all,
some
Tia,
Cincinnati shit?
This is
have
in the
you
Midwest.
have you ever seen them make anything in Arby's, or is the food always just done when you get there?
First of
Mhm.
all, you're being disrespectful.
Now, what fast food
Very
restaurant you see
disrespectful.
them make the food?
Never seen them make the food. They just give you the sandwich. Here go.
You don't see nobody make the food. Herm.
You don't
ain't back
see
there at
McDonald's make the food,
We hey, I don't eat at McDonald's. We see In-N-Out make the food,
and then guess what? And they fries is trash,
huh?
Ugh.
and their fries are
Listen.
trash.
That doesn't horrify you?
That looks nasty.
You know what's crazy? I haven't eaten at Arby's for maybe like 20 years. But I will tell you this, and that roast beef looks gross. But I have childhood memories because we was really poor, and my mom used to get like this coupon book from the kids selling like fundraisers, and the coupon book always had Arby's. It was buy one get one free Jamocha shake. So I was like 8 years old drinking a coffee shake because it was buy one get one free. My mom would get one, and then I get the free one, right? So like it's a very distinct taste, and it's like my childhood. And then the roast beef sandwich was also buy one get one free. So I didn't even like roast beef sandwiches, but like I had to eat it so much, I'd be like, okay, mom, can we like splurge and get like the cheese on it too? And she'd be like, okay, I got you. So like
Meg, coffee and roast beef at 8 years old, that will make you so mean. I feel like this is maybe
well, it worked. Okay.
Like
It
it
worked.
fucking you
It's
up
my
from the
origin
inside.
story.
Listen, you know how much bad shit was going on in 1967?
Hey,
And he
listen.
said the
Okay,
pride
okay.
of
You're the only one with white in your beard, bruh.
That's because I'm the only one that don't dye it.
Listen.
You
Herm was
what?
alive.
Oh,
Herm was
to
alive
hear.
when they started,
Yeah, all of us.
doing roast beef
Time out.
sandwiches.
Address that allegation. Do you dye your beard?
Who?
To hear more.
Oh no, this is all natural. I even got
CP, do
gray
you got
coming in
your
now.
little facial hair? Hey, CP.
Bro, don't know. My shit gray as hell.
Oh, okay.
He's the shade.
Y'all was both at the sit-in counter in the 60s.
Hey,
Got it.
Yeah, you was out there building the railroads, wasn't you, man? You was
I
building the railroads to
was
the
out
top,
in
wasn't
California, Chinatown.
you? Yeah,
Man, you
was.
got gray in your mustache too. I don't know why you playing like you don't. We all
Yeah.
do.
Meg family invented egg rolls. Before that, it was all sandwiches.
And ain't nobody mad about that. We like egg rolls.
Hell yeah.
I get them at Jack in the Box. I like them so much.
That's how
First
much
of all,
Jasmine likes them.
what's up to here,
what up, man?
Jasmine?
Hey.
What up, Herm?
CP.
Meg?
Thank you so much, CP. I'm glad you're here. We miss you, man.
Y'all don't miss shit. Y'all just miss shitting on me and hurting my feelings every goddamn Monday. I'm sick of this, man.
No, I owe CP. The last time I saw CP was at the DMV.
DMV, yep.
And he let me pretend I was parking the car and let me cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
what
comedians do. I'm like, oh shit, Jay, what up? Like, man, I'm like, did you park the car? People like, you know her? Like, yeah, she parking the car, nigga. Real shit. No, but that's what comedians do. This is a fraternity, man. Like, we family. And then, Meg be there too sometimes.
Except I was in the front of the line because I went and got an appointment and y'all niggas was in the back, okay?
You was taking the eye exam. Like, Jay, just read that top row.
With my lensless glasses on.
Read that top row. Right. Read that top row. Jay.
ACB, the question is Arby's versus Dairy Queen.
All right, I'm out. I don't got time. Arby's.
Why he drinking his little kiwi juice?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a celery juice with a lemon and fucking celery juice with lemon and apple.
You are too LA for me. Not you drinking vegetables.
Hey, good job, CP. You looking good, man. You looking good
right now.
Man, my hair growing like a motherfucker. Juice, you say what?
You gotta get you some beet juice, man.
Yeah, you feel me? I didn't know what beet juice was. I thought beet juice is what you put on the napkin after you watch a porno. Yeah, bitch, catch this beet juice. Catch this little beet juice. Catch this little beet juice.
Right, CP, how was your special? I bought it, but I couldn't make it. How was it?
Oh no, it's amazing, man. Like, this set that I did on this special. First of all, as a comedian, I don't know about anybody else, but like, whatever I did yesterday, I'm trying to beat it today. Mm-hmm. So like, it's always that thing of putting something on film as a work. It's always nerve-wracking because immediately I could beat those jokes right now. I could beat those jokes. I can tell them funnier. I can say, but I think that what this set represents is the way that I write, right? People never, understand, like, I write, like, this whole set is one cohesive thing. Like, every joke is like, it snaps into the next joke like a Lego. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, like, you're climbing this ladder with me. And it's just like it's very emotional, man. Like, it's a great story that I'm telling. Like, the through line, it's funny, it's smart. I was watching it yesterday, like, man, just smiling, like, man, look at that nigga right there, man. You never know that nigga where he came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I'm so proud of it. I think that my fans often complain about not having like a long form piece of work. Mm-hmm. They always be like, man, that was too short. 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So like, this is me letting some of my favorite jokes breathe in ways that I feel like LA and other places have never seen. Mm-hmm. Like them live, like, the story, it's being told. So I'm so proud of it, man. I hope that people enjoy it. I hope that they, receive it the way that I presented it, but I also understand, like, it's all subjective. Yeah. Funniest nigga? Yes. Is that a reality? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say that for myself. That's for people to say. But I'm very proud of CP. And I know where CP came from and what he had to endure and what that means. So, like, I'm happy with it, man. Sunday after 6, it has a meaning to it. I've had that name since probably like 2010.
The name of the special?
Name of the special.
That's dope, man. You should be really proud of yourself, man. Well, first of all, getting a special is a big thing for comics, but like you being an amphibian and learning how to walk and talk as a frog, and then like how to perform and write jokes it's a huge.
Mr. Moore.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
What?
CP, where do we find it though? I'm gonna get it right now as soon as I get paid.
The link is in my Instagram bio, but it's also it's a concert platform called Veeps, right? So you can find Veeps on your Apple TV, on your smart TV, your Roku, and all of that, on your phone, obviously. But it's VEEPS, and they gave me an opportunity to distribute my special to my fans, right? Instead of having to wait on
You're the
finding a
first thing that
distributor.
pops up. Sorry to cut you off, but when you go to Veeps, you are the very first thing that pops up on the website.
I mean, like, to be honest, yesterday was the debut, and humbly, it was very high performing. And so like, the Veeps team is very proud. They like, man, we could do another one. I said, wait a minute now, next time we're going, what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm very satisfied with how they allowed me to, similar to a Patreon, kind of bring it straight to my fans. But then also, they're connected to Live Nation, and they're connected to Ticketmaster. So way that I get a chance to essentially sell tickets to this, even though it's something that lives online. And then also their distribution network is crazy. Like, so I was in a live chat yesterday. It was people from London tapping in,
that's dope.
Wherever, what I'm saying? Like, it's being viewed everywhere because it's where you view concerts.
Yeah.
Hey, CP, question for you. And I think I asked you this before, but when do you think is a good time for young comics to put out a special? I feel like everybody puts out so many premature specials just to kind of have something out there. Like, how do you navigate that space? Or
what's crazy, Herm, honestly, is that like there is no real way. Like, when I was a young comedian, I think I was a year and a half in, and I shot a special. I watched the shit now, and it was terrible. And it's just one of those things where like we all grew up on specials, and so that's kind of all we know. That's how we kind of rate and grade ourselves as our special, right?
Yeah.
But the word special needs to be taken serious. You need to, like, this needs to be material that you find special, right? Like, I always call it like this set, I call it washing the Kool-Aid, right? So like, if I want to turn some Kool-Aid blue that's red, I got to pour enough red Kool-Aid on it so that it go through the purple phase, then it go through, the light, indigo phase, then it turn red. Like, you have to pour into your shit. You got to eliminate some jokes. You got to understand that a joke right now that you think is so funny is not going to be funny in 3 months to you. That's that, right? You have to be married to these specials and married to these jokes. So like, this is a for life thing. People gonna be watching Sunday After 6 in 10 years, right? So like, those have to be jokes that, nothing overly topical, nothing that's current event. Like this is my creativity for me. So like, I had to spend a lot of time with these jokes, bro, and I had to really do a process of elimination about things that just didn't belong in this special. So I would tell young comics, man, to take your time, bro, pour into yourself, but drop minis, right? Drop you a 20-minute, I got a 13-minute set on my YouTube that I dropped like shit, like maybe that shit came out like 6-7 years ago, that bangs. It's 13 minutes, produced very well, just one through story, and do things like that. Get them used to, and let your fans tell you when they're ready to hear your long form.
Right.
Make them beg for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Dairy Queen or Arby's though? Which
Dairy Queen.
I'm fucking with Arby's, man. I'm fucking with Arby's. I don't got time to be. I mean, listen, Dairy Queen is good, but Dairy Queen is only. I'm from Detroit. We only have 4 months of Dairy Queen, nigga. You goddamn Dairy Queen and that thick ass snow. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But Arby's was providing them fat coochie burgers the whole year around. The whole year around, giving you them Sarah J's. You know what I'm saying? The whole year around. Giving you, what I'm saying? Giving you them Roxy's. You understand what I'm saying?
Not you naming specific. Not a pinky burger. No.
You feel me?
I don't know why I know that name. I don't know how I know that
She knew exactly who you was talking about when you said.
Let me ask you a question, CP. If the pussy
they got them
looked
goddamn
like,
Pinky Peters. You understand what I'm saying?
would you eat something that looked like an Arby sandwich?
Can I tell you something? Don't ask me no shit you don't want to hear the answer to.
He said, frankly, I prefer it.
I went down there and was like, damn, this looks like a Arby's sandwich, and you kept
I'm gonna turn into a Jetson car. Me, George.
Oh, yeah, I'm sticking with Dairy Queen.
His boy Elroy.
I'm finna eat that ice cream in the snow.
What you going with, Big?
I mean, even though I've had Dairy Queen more recently, I still don't want Arby's to go out of business just for the nostalgia. Just in case I ever need to go back and get that Jamocha shake, I know it's there.
Go.
I'm gonna get a Jamocha shake today, just because
Curly fries.
I don't even know how they taste these
Fries,
days.
fire.
I'm just telling you, in my head, they taste so good.
Listen, curly fries from Arby's are up there with Rallies, but they don't get the same love.
Don't get the respect.
That is true.
Listen, is y'all Rallies like our Checkers?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same exact
company.
company. They just
Same
call
shit.
different things in different regions.
I don't know if they got like a divorce or what, but you know.
No, I think I heard it was like two different companies, and like I guess like Rallies bought Checkers or whatever, but they were already called that, so they just like changed some of the like signage or whatever, but they kept the name. Because y'all, I didn't know that was a thing. I was gonna write Rallies management because I had seen a Checkers, and I was like, "Yo, this is the exact same menu as Rallies." I don't think they know that.
Yeah.
I don't think they know Checkers did this. So I was getting ready. I for sure was about to write a letter to them and be like, "These people, I stole everything from you."
Man,
that Checkers Buford don't hit like that Rallies Buford for some reason. I don't know what it is. That Checkers Buford and that Rally Buford is two different Bufords.
It's a different type of dirty that's back there, and whatever region you in, that's what make the difference.
Yeah, now I'm about to check y'all age, right? I know Herman was there, but remember back in the day, I'm fucking with you. Back in the day when Rallies was trying to sell you on being able to eat the cheese off the wrapper, off the burger. They'd be like, eat the burger, then you got a little cheese on the wrapper.
Oh, they sure did have them commercials.
You tacky motherfucker. Now that I look back, like, what y'all doing?
And you was doing just like that. Yeah. Eating it off of there.
You know I was. You know I was.
Showed up was. I did it first though. I don't want that's not a good enough.
Well, to hear you're a hamster. So like nobody's even asking you. You know what I'm saying? Like we get it, nigga. You was nibbling. You know what I'm saying? You had a jaw full of burger over here, and then you had your cheese. You're a hamster, so we get it. You know?
So Jasmine, what you going with?
I'm sticking with oh God. Oof.
You said Arby's.
No, I did not. You know
Arby's.
I mean that. You know that
Jamocha.
I'm sticking with Dairy Queen. Thank you very much.
Herm, Herm, what you doing?
I'm going with Dairy Queen. I like the chicken tenders there.
Both of y'all trash anyway.
Get you some, Herm. That's what they do. You think they hand breading anything in there? No.
What you think they do at Arby's?
They shaving that beef.
Where's beef coming from?
Slicing it.
They shaved it.
Nigga. Come on now.
Come on, you know that much, Herm. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, man.
Well, Arby's has it on that one,
you ain't never dipped a curly fry into that cheese sauce, evidently, Herm.
I ain't even never seen them make anything at Arby's. Everything is already done when you walk in.
Why Dairy Queen is any different?
Here's the thing. I know when you get a Jamocha shake, you can't flip it upside down. Okay? You've never.
Yes, you can. It's so thick.
Not like a blizzard. Not like a blizzard.
Girl, it's thick. No, they're so thick. And they don't even say, hey, we'll give your money back if you can't flip it upside down or what. No, because they already know. You'll get no money back.
I want you to flip a Jamocha shake on camera.
Go try it. Tell me if it's good still, Jasmine, because I'm never going back. But just tell me if it's good. I've had too many in my life.
All right, we're going to jump into this last topic. And Arby's has it on that one for the record, okay? We're going to jump into this last topic right after this. Last topic of the day, we have, would you rather have incredible success with a job you hate versus struggle with your passion?
I feel like
my business.
Right, I feel like, damn.
This is the wrong group to be asking.
We already chose this life to hear.
What?
Like here, we're all free on a Monday at noon. Like we're extremely successful.
And it's not constant struggle.
In this situation, Jasmine, knowing where we are now, what it took to get here, and where we are in comparison to where we want to be, if you had it to do over, would you do something different?
Oof.
No.
If the other option is a job I hate,
yeah,
We
I'm
all know what
incredibly
that is,
successful.
though. We all have had jobs we hate.
Yeah, I have one right now. I have.
But you can get that air mattress with the headboard, is what I'm saying. That $379 ain't shit.
Listen, I have a job I hate that makes good money, and then I do this sometimes for no money. And the thing is like I have my limits on both ends. You know what I mean? If it gets to the point where I'm feeling homeless as a comedian, I'm gonna go get a real job. You know what I mean? That's a hard. I guess no struggle doing what I love because that's what I'm doing now.
What if the job was paying you like annual salary $650,000?
Okay.
Now, I feel like what's so crazy.
That's $650,000 worth of hours that I have to put in.
Right. I feel like everybody here could have went and got one of those. Everybody here is smart enough to been able to go get one of those type of jobs.
Yeah.
And Herm is still a PE teacher while he's doing comedy on the side. He don't want to do that no more.
I'm coaching the rich kids. Listen. I ain't gonna lie.
You thought it was Drexel University? It's Drexel Elementary School.
Right. It's just the children. I was private, but here's the thing, right? I was private coaching out here. They pay so much. Private coaches and maybe in Philadelphia make like $30, $40. Out here they make $100 an hour. Them niggas is getting paid. And that's
for what sport? Basketball?
Basketball. And
they didn't care that you couldn't play good?
Huh?
They didn't care that you couldn't play good. They still was
I played D1 Mag. We used to lift big girls like you.
I'm like big.
Yeah, I'm saying I used to drop step on big girls like Mag. Like,
Yeah.
Look at hers. I play D1 basketball. Better ask about me.
Here go the thing, right? If somebody's willing to pay you $650, you need to look at what viable skill you have that they're willing to pay you that, and you need to figure out how you need to make that for yourself. Like they're really paying you for your time and for you to give up on your shit so you can push theirs. So if I'm making $650, my direct superior got to be making $2.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
How you do this at Amazon? Like you can't go from driving the trucks, nigga, to don't work like that.
They pay well over there.
Right, but look, they paying you that because of your innate ability to understand the logistical system, right? So maybe you need to go create your own with your own hours. Nigga, look what Jeff Bezos did. I think that the issue is this. We will work hard, but we ain't fucking with no hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog.
That's a bar right there.
These white boys, these nerdy little niggas will be in their garage creating Microsoft, nigga. We like, nigga, fuck that. I'd rather go clock in, come home, and play Sega than fuck around with this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that perspective. I think it's two different perspectives. I just think it's what we focus on. Like, they got young niggas who just focus on sports. They work hard at sports. Then you got motherfuckers who, think of this, Jeff Bezos probably never was athletic in his life. So he never was focused on sports. He always was focused on whatever route that he figured he see himself going. Yeah. A lot of people get started after sports. So it's like a second hand career. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like some people, if you know earlier, it's easier.
But you choose to be focused on sports. Like Herm, you tall as hell, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't hard to be like, let me lock in being a tall ass nigga to lock in to play sports, right? But for a nigga like fucking Spud Webb, right? It's like, nigga, you chose to lock in on basketball, nigga, because you could have easily been a postman. You know what I'm saying? You could have easily been, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're choosing.
The height of a postman.
But hey, CP, Spud Webb got a 50-inch vert.
Right, but nigga, nobody
would have to lock in to get that though.
50 inches, nigga, himself. That nigga the size of my TV.
Right. I got that.
He had to lock in to get that vert. He had to wear those clunky ass shoes with that salsa at the bottom that made you jump higher from East Bay. He had to lock in and wear that for 2 summers.
I feel
what is a vert? Vert. Green or hereditic tincture. 3 piles of vert. Green forest vegetation, especially when forming cover or providing food for deer. Got it. 50
No, it's not. It's
inches of
not
beer.
that. It's
Vertical.
Jasmine, you ain't never messed with no basketball player, huh?
Absolutely not.
Vertical jumping ability.
Oh, hey, Jasmine, your men been Mexican?
No.
White.
I am married to a white man who loves wrestling and horror movies.
Okay. That's why you don't know what vertical is.
Explains a lot.
That's my bad.
Look, my ideal partner is one who does not make me be interested in their interests. They have their interests. I have my interests. We come together when there's middle ground. You know what I mean? I don't drag him to musicals. He doesn't drag me to sports. I love that.
Hey, ask Jasmine about crawfish. She'll light up so quick.
Oh, I love crawfish. I forgot. I was talking about crawfish the whole time we were in line at the DMV.
I've never had a crawfish. She's like, what the excuse you? Oh, I never had a crawfish. Why are you thinking like I'm from Michigan? Nigga, we had shrimp.
If Arby's had crawfish, I would have changed my mind. I'm easily swayed.
You gonna eat fast food seafood?
Wait, I still don't understand the fascination with crawfish. Ripping the head off and sucking the insides out. That's what y'all do? That's all it is?
It's not about the prep work, it's about the taste. The way a crawfish holds the flavor, when you do a good boil with like all the great like cayenne pepper and the lemon and everything's juicy and delicious. But yes, the process is you rip it in half, you suck the juice out of the head, and then you peel the tail, and then you just pop them in.
It's like a shoot of soup. It's a soup shooter.
You basically sucking soup out of roach.
A little bit. It's a good roach though. It's a nice meaty. Look, it's in the same family as shrimp. If you eat shrimp, you should eat crawfish.
If you eat crawfish, you should eat shrimp. You can get that same flavor in the shrimp.
No, shrimp is
You're
thicker.
performing oral on a
flavor.
crawfish.
Nah, shrimp ain't doing what crawfish is
doing. Latoya Jackson in the same family as Michael.
No, listen.
But ain't nobody booking her for
50-foot vert, okay? Crawfish is jumping above its class.
No. Did
I use
How many crawfish do you eat?
Oh,
in one sitting.
Maybe 10 or 15 pounds.
What is 10
pounds?
Are they a pound a piece? What is 10 or 15?
So when you have a crawfish boil, you buy a sack, and a sack is 30 pounds. So I can eat about half a sack myself. So if my family has a crawfish boil, we're gonna do about 5-6 sacks.
Jasmine, you out here just throwing sacks back like that?
Yes, I'm throwing sacks back.
Look at man like shit. I'm gonna throw a fucking car.
If you had said
man got quiet as hell, like, damn, that sounds good. 6-7 pounds. I could do that.
If you had said crab legs, oh yes.
If you like crab legs, you like crawfish.
No, because it's the same amount of work for this much meat.
No,
and that's why I don't do crawfish, because it's too much work.
Do a comedian seafood boil? Can we get one of those?
We gotta do it before Memorial Day because crawfish is almost out of season. But I'm down if somebody else is paying.
Listen, to Meg's point, when you crack that middle finger. That big long middle finger on that crab leg, and you pull that goddamn meat out, and it's perfect. Man, you be like,
and do that on a king crab leg as that? Oh my god!
But crab don't really taste like nothing. Honestly, y'all like butter. You like the taste of butter. You don't really like crab. You don't like
it does. It has
like
a sweet flavor.
Yeah, but that's the same thing we can say about crawfish.
Won't you just drink the juice? Won't you whatever they boil it in? Won't you just put that in a bowl? And have that with some cornbread.
I want to see you go to the ocean and suck some ocean juice out of one of them bitches and tell me that they got flavor for real. You like the seasoning. You
not ocean juice.
It's the same thing with oysters. I don't do the oysters and all of that shit.
Oysters?
Oh, kind of taste like boy. That's why oysters. What's up? I love oysters.
I'm not finished.
Here, teeth too little for an oyster. He'd be like, nah, I been in.
It's boogers. It's sea snot. That's all it is. Oysters.
Coochie. How you gonna sit here and say you're not gonna eat an oyster?
Well, man, if you want to be honest about it, when I eat coochie, it's more of like a wine tasting. I swirl it around, spit it out. I don't really go crazy.
He's like, I don't swallow coochie.
Just a little taste, just a little morsel, a little taste. Oh, I'm not doing that.
I'm treating it like tequila. I'm finna get drunk.
But with oysters, you end up adding like what's the red stuff, the Worcestershire, and the you know what I mean.
Like
you add
it's the lemon, it's the mignonette. It's
it's an accoutrement. It's not really
But Jazz, don't we add all this stuff to everything we eat? What do you
all
eat?
seafood.
That's true.
No, because I can eat some good fried fish by itself. I prefer it with hot sauce. But if it's good fried fish, I can eat that shit by itself.
Time out. That's a lie. Fried fish is seasoned. The seasoning is the fried is seasoned. Nigga.
Wait, are we coming to some like amazing conclusion that Black people like seasoning? Like, is that it's like, are we like what? We cracked the code.
Raw fish.
Oh my God.
Maybe we don't like food at all.
You ain't never ate no fried food that was just flour. I promise you.
Yeah, or you ain't eat it twice. I promise you that.
Or you ain't eat it twice.
Probably would eat a bowl. Oh, actually, I know my greedy ass would eat the outside of a fish because I go to Long John Silver's when I used to, and you know how they just give you the crispies at the bottom?
Crispies are there?
It's just the loose batter. And I'd be like, yeah, that's so good. That's flour and seasoning. There's no meat in crispies.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up. When I was a kid, my dad used to chop off, the chicken wing that got the little thing, a little piece of chicken wing like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad would chop them bitches off and fry them first. And he'd be like, got the hors d'oeuvres ready? And we come in
y'all eating the gristle?
What is y'all? What's
like
on
the
that
little wingtip?
It's the little meat like the inside of your finger.
Wingtips.
It's the wingtip. It's got it's a little sliver of meat on.
I call it a little wingy pinky.
Okay. In my country, or is this normal? I like to suck the bone marrow out of chicken. Like I'll eat the wing and then like suck the bone marrow out.
Nah, that ain't country. That's just ravenish. That is
that ain't
country. Other countries too, girl. You good.
That ain't country. That's another country. It's actually not this country. That's
you might as well just go ahead and finish that bone. If you're gonna do that, you didn't hollowed it out. But
not gonna lie to you.
All the teeth. Use the molars and the canine. Go crazy. Go.
Have y'all had bone marrow?
Yes, at expensive ass places. It's so funny.
Yeah, I've never bought that like at a steakhouse. I was just like, why would I do that? What's the purpose of this?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Right.
And you just spread it on some bread and you just eat that.
You can spread it. You
just spoon it out and eat it.
I eat it at Bourbon, bro. You put me.
I know. I saw it on the menu. I was just like, I'm not buying this goddamn bone butter. Why would I do that? I got lobster mac and cheese, nigga. I'm not finna spend $80 on this goddamn bone butter.
I mean, when other people are paying, I'll try anything. I'm like, of course. Well, if you insist,
Question: after y'all eat mac and cheese, do y'all think that y'all having sex the same night? Do y'all consider that?
What?
Nah.
Okay.
Lactose intolerant? Absolutely not.
I'm not lactose intolerant.
Because you ever go out and you watch somebody eat and you be like, I know we not having sex tonight.
Yeah, I know.
All this shit that you done ate,
listen. Ain't nobody fucking after Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to stop. I had to cut back on the soul food because for your body to say, nigga, we gotta shut everything down and go to sleep so we can. You can't be moving. We need you to sit down so we can process this 40 pounds of food you just.
It don't gotta be good sex, but damn, we could try.
No, when I'm at a nice dinner with my husband and they're like, would the lady like some dessert? There's this moment where we kind of like stare each other down and you can hear like a tumbleweed. And they're like, wee, because he knows if I order something with milk in it, we're not fucking. Like it's a moment of like, what's it gonna be? Tiramisu or dick? And I pick tiramisu every time.
They both look at the menu at the same time. He tries to reach for it. She grabs it. Yeah, I'll have the tiramisu.
It's so funny.
He tried to put lactate in her drink. Make sure it's gonna be okay later. It's too late, my boy.
I know, Jasmine. If you know you're lactose intolerant, why do you not carry lactate with you, girl?
Oh, I do sometimes, but sometimes you know what I mean. When the mood strikes,
out here wild.
Jasmine out here treating dairy products like a one night stand. She was like, I mean, with the mood hits me, I might, you know what I'm saying? I might do a little something strange.
But
I got swept up in it. I couldn't say no.
that's also married life, because you ain't trying to impress them. You like,
sure
listen,
ain't.
you gonna take this coochie as it is. You is not.
It's gonna be there in the morning. It's gonna be there.
But sometimes that be a lie. Sometimes y'all wake up in the morning and change y'all mind. You be like,
Right,
you know
or got
what?
something to do.
I'm still tired. I gotta go to the gym early. You be like, wait,
Hey, get on in that shower, handle that, and then come back. Okay, then handle this. You understand me? Handle that and handle this.
Fouled out CP.
Well, listen, man. I just, I'm gonna stay out of this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put it to a vote.
That means CP don't mind farting everywhere. Okay, gotcha.
Hey, I ain't got my ass tooted up. You know, so it ain't me who need. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I can fart during sex and it go that way. It ain't got shit to do with what we're doing over here.
If it come on you, look, if it's on you, that's your wife. Y'all still in it tomorrow. Y'all still together.
My fart go that way. I ain't putting on her. You know what I'm saying? My shit goes where it does.
And she know you not leaving if she put on you, so y'all good. See, like you like.
I think I was thinking about it. He was like, "Well, she don't know that.
She would never do that though, so I ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She ain't had that tiramisu yet.
Translation.
Sound like
that translation. She trying to
shit.
kill everybody in the house. You understand me? If you ever order that, that's basically just a milk soaked cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
And it's flamed.
Yeah, but still, I don't
Ain't that the one that's flamed? No, that's creme brulee. That's creme brulee. Yeah.
So incredible success with a job you hate versus struggle with your passion. Which I go with.
Struggle with my passion.
Struggle bus.
Struggle bus. All right, we're unanimous with the struggle, man. Listen, shout out to our special guests for coming on today, Jasmine Ellis, Herman Wrice, comedian CP. We appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all next week on another episode of SquADcast Versus. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.